out there in live stream land, those here on site at Dogmode, this is the final splash, number 10 of the weekend. Final distance splash of the prehistoric plunge here at Dogmode. 10th and final distance splash of the weekend. Lots of big things coming in this splash, not a whole lot of dogs. First up on the dog, team set a great personal best this weekend of 12.9 inches. This is resident Doberman Pinscher. This is cute little Miss Teeling. Her and that purple dog to match that purple collar. Little Miss Teeling has a current average of 11 feet 8 inches. Good girl, baby Teeling. Good job. Jump. On deck, we've got the Scout versus Scout off rubber match coming up right here. The side 1-1. Right now, jump one coming for big girl Teeling. Ready to follow the jump off. Oh, you cheater, Teeling. You cheater. She's ready to go, though, no doubt about that. That's my girl, Teeling. Good job. Good girl, baby Teeling. Jump number one, a good one coming in, 11 feet 0 inches. 11 feet and 0 inches. Welcome, Jensen. Violet Jensen. Team matches you, Violet. Jump two comes for Little Miss Teeling. Big splash from Teeling on jump number 2. This is going to be a huge jump for Teeling. Good girl Teeling, 12 feet 0 inches. Good girl Teeling. Big, big jump Teeling on jump number 2. Oh, and you just reminded me. Heads up, if anyone out there is driving a Toyota Corolla, you might want to check your tires before you drive off. Looks like you have some glass sitting in those tires. Not sure if that's one of our competitors or not, but just a heads up, just in case it's one of you guys out there. Good job, pretty girl. Good job. And here it is, showdown number 1 for splash number 10. We got 2 jump-offs coming up in this splash. This will be the first of 2. This is the Scout versus Scout showdown. This round's big. Are they dead? Will you grab me too? Big Scout on the dock right now for the Scout versus Scout showdown. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Shane and in the Scout versus Scout showdown. Jump number 1 coming up right here for the challenger, Shane and Scout. The current title holders in this are Sarah and Scout Master on deck. And jump number 1 coming up right here for Shane and Big Scout. Getting feisty in here. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Shane and Big Scout. I'm not sure I can concentrate after that. Good jump by Scout. Mid-air grab. Sarah, you may want to be quiet back there. You just talked him into a really nice jump. Coming in at 22 feet and 8 inches on jump number 1. 22 feet and 8 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Shane and Big Scout. Mark set on jump number 1 of 22 feet, 8 inches. All we can do is make that number bigger right now. Scout Master and Southpaw Sarah on deck. Good boy, Scout. This might make that number harder to achieve. Let's see what we have here. It's going to take a big one, Sarah. We're adding on inches out to 22 feet and 9 inches on jump number 2. 22 feet and 9 inches. The challenger has set the bar high in the Scout versus Scout jump off. Former champion and current challenger, Big Scout. We need 22 feet and 10 inches to beat that. We have a personal best coming up for Southpaw Sarah and the Scout Master at 23 feet and 1 inch. The gauntlet has been laid down. And there's Chef Tom, the local celebrity. How are you, my friend? How are you? Good. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Guest holder Teresa and Southpaw Sarah and the Scout Master. That didn't work very well for her, Shane. There you go, there you go. The Scout Master on the dock. Jump number 1 coming up right for Sarah and Scout. Mark to beat 6 at 22 feet and 9 inches. Scout's going to need almost a new personal best to pull this one out. Jump number 1 coming up right here. She sounds ready to go. Here it is, jump number 1. Good Girl Scout. If we're going to do it, that could very well be the one. What is this score going to come in as? Oh my goodness. 22 feet and 8 inches. Missed it by 1 inch. 22 feet and 8 inches. Good Girl Scout by only 1 inch. That was the exact same score Big Scout had on his first inch on jump number 2. We're looking for 2 inches for Scout Master. We only need 2 more inches. Let's go get it. Rubber match on the line. It all comes down to this jump right here. Who has bragging rights until June? Jump number 2 coming up right here for Sarah and Scout Master. Bragging rights for an entire month on the line right here, right now, down to the final jump. Southpaw Sarah and the Scout Master looking for 2 extra inches to pull this off. I think Shane and Scout are going to hold on to the title for 1 more month. Jump number 2 coming in quite a bit shorter at 18 feet and 11 inches. Coming in second in the Scout versus Scout showdown is Southpaw Sarah and the Scout Master. Current title holder of the Scout versus Scout showdown goes back to Shane and Big Scout with a huge jump of 20 feet 9 inches. 1 inch, oh so close. Good girl, Scout Master. Good job, little girl. You needed 2 more inches, kid. I assume so, but you need to talk to the boss. See you later. Good job, Scouts, both of you. Wow, that was fun. It's going to bring us to Nicole, not Dodger, but this is Wrigley. Poor Dodger. Poor Dodger. Wrigley Wild set a personal best already his first ever competition, 17 feet 9 inches. Good boy. Current average 17 feet 7 inches. On deck is Duska, followed by Odelia. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Millie, Cricket, Kika to follow. On deck is that black German coming up. Jump number 1 right here for Wrigley. There you go, big man. This should be a really good score. Good boy, Wrigley. Jump 1 coming in at 16 feet and 10 inches. 16 feet, 10 inches on jump number 1. Duska, Odelia, Millie, Cricket, Kika, and Jackson Yanka due up next. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Wrigley Wild. Good boy, go get it. Good boy, Wrigley. Jump number 2, another good one, going to be just a little bit shorter though, coming in at 16 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, Wrigley. Good job, Wrigley. Too bad you jumped on Doc's head though. Good boy, Wrigley.
Come on.
Next up, now it's time for the sibling rivalry showdown. This is Michaela and Duska. Fresh off a personal best last splash of 20 feet and 9 inches. Up second in our sibling rivalry will be Aubrey and Odelia. Can't tell who's holding back there. Oh, little Michaela? Wow. You got this, kid. Good girl, Duska. Setting the bar high on jump number 1. The score going to come in at 18 feet and 6 inches. 18 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. I believe that was about right where her personal best sat till she had that huge jump of 20 feet 9 inches last splash. Odelia on deck. Setting the bar high with a great score of 18 feet 6 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here. There you go, kid. Jump number 2 had a lot more air on it. This is going to be a much bigger score. Good girl. Almost back to that master level with a big jump of 19 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Duska. 19 feet and 9 inches. Good girl. The challenger in the black German Shepherd showdown, this is Aubrey and Odelia. This team has the larger personal best of the big score of 22. Current average 8 feet 5 inches. Practice jump coming here, but the mark set by Duska to beat comes in at 19 feet, 9 inches. They're going to need one of their biggest jumps of the weekend right here to pull this off. Good girl, Odelia. Jump number 1 coming up right here. We're looking for a score of 19 feet, 10 inches or larger. Jump number 1 for Aubrey and Odelia coming up right here. Jump number 1 for Aubrey and Odelia. Very, very good jump by Aubrey and Odelia. This is one of their best looking ones of the weekend. Will it be enough? Holy cow, oh so close, but not quite, with a big jump of 19 feet and 7 inches. 19 feet, 7 inches, only 2 inches off that mark set by Duska. Looking for 19 feet, 10 inches or more. We need 3 more inches, Odelia. 3 more. We go get it. Cheating does not help our score, kid. We got to get a big one here. We may have just gotten it. That was a really big jump from Odelia. Will it be 19 feet, 10 inches or larger? It is not, but we do have a tie at 19 feet and 9 inches. 19 feet, 9 inches and a tie. Odelia and Duska come in even at 19 feet and 9 inches. Congratulations. Doc, senior advanced, is that right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. And a tie in the sibling rivalry. Good job. All winners all around in the German Shepherd jump off. Winners all around. Next up, that's going to bring us to tiny little Labrador Retriever, little Miss Millie. Caitlin and Millie have a huge personal best of 19 feet 6 inches, current average at 16 feet 10 inches. Wow, big midair grab and a humongous jump by Millie. This might be a new personal best. I hope you weren't working on a title in that senior division, because that's your first ever master level jump, coming in at 20 feet and 0 inches. Brand new personal best by 6 inches at 20 feet 0 inches. Good girl, Millie. Big, beautiful midair grab and a brand new personal best at 20 feet 0 inches for Caitlin and Millie. Cricket, Kika, Jax, Yanka, and Hershey do up next. Wow, another big midair grab, and this might be another personal best. It's going to be really, really close. Not quite, just a little bit shorter, but not by much, coming in at 19 feet 10 inches. Would have been a personal best, but that first one was just a little bit bigger. Good job by Caitlin and Millie. Midair grabs on both jumps and a brand new personal best. Good job, kid. Good job. That was excellent. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next up on the dock, this will bring us back to our little German short-haired pointer. This is Melinda and Chris. Kika, Jax, Yanka, Hershey, and Emma do up next. Miss Cricket. Silly little Miss Cricket. Good girl, little Miss Cricket. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Kika, Jax, Yanka, Hershey, Gypsy, Emma, Data due up next. You ready to go, kid? You got this. You got this, Cricket. Get your duck. Get your duck. Let's go get it. Let's go get it, little Miss Cricket. Here we go, Cricket. Jump number 1 right here for Melinda and Cricket. Love this little girl. As always, right out there, about 25 feet, dead center in the middle of the pool. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Team has a great personal best of 24 feet, 0 inches. And another big Cricket belly flop. Going to be a little bit shorter than we're used to with her, coming in at 16 feet and 9 inches. 16 feet, 9 inches on jump number 1 for little Miss Cricket. We're going to get a reset, get another run down the dock, get a much bigger jump on jump number 2 from Melinda and little Miss Cricket. Kika, Jax, Yanka, Hershey, Gypsy due up next. Jump number 2 coming up right here from Melinda and tiny little Cricket, the dog that launches off a trampoline every time she leaves the dock. Jump number 2 going to be quite a bit bigger. A lot more we're used to seeing from little Miss Cricket. Jump number 2 going to come in at 20 feet and 6 inches. 20 feet 6 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Cricket. That was the best little Cricket. Good job this weekend, kid. We're so glad you got all the way up to come see us. We love it every time you do. Good girl. Thank you, Melinda. Next up on the dock, this is Michaela one more time and Kika. So, question, ladies. Distance on to a victory coming right here for Michaela. It might be cheating, but sometimes you gotta try. Jump number 1 coming up here for Michaela and Kika. If we're doing that, I think Michaela just won. Good girl, Kika. Jump number 1 coming in at 8 feet 8 inches. Good girl, Kika. 8 feet and 8 inches. Here we go, Kika. Jump number 2. Yanka, Hershey, Jim coming up next. I don't talk her into that, Michaela. We convinced her that that was okay. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Good girl, Kika. Jump number 2, much, much bigger. Good girl. Back out into that junior division with a great jump of 10 feet, 0 inches. Good job. Only 4 inches off that personal best of 10 feet, 4 inches. You're not okay with that? It's not fair. I agree. I had to ask. Next up, that's going to bring us to Violet and Little Man Jack with Get Magic Stool and Shaking on the dock. Little Man Jax has a great personal best of 20 feet 2 inches, current average of 16 feet. Up right here for Violet and Jax. Thank this girl Jensen for all her help all weekend long. Goes out of her way to make sure everyone's well taken care of for almost the entire weekend, other than when she's up on this side of the dock. Right now, for Little Man Jax. He has a personal best of 20 feet 2 inches, current average of 16 feet 7 inches. Good Little Man Jax. Jump number 1's a really good looking Jax jump. Good boy Jax. Jump number 1 just getting started, coming in at 16 feet 0 inches. 16 feet and 0 inches on jump number 1. Good boy Jax. Jump number 2 coming up right here, 16 feet 0 inches, the mark set. Number 1. Former number 2 ranked mini American Shepherd in all North America diving dogs, Jensen and Little Man Jax. Yanka, Hershey, Gypsy due up next. Here we go, Little Man Jax. Jump number 2 coming in right here. Jump 1 came in at 16 feet 0 inches. Here we go, Violet, Lee, and Jack. Good boy, nice jump, Little Man. That was a huge Jax jump, good boy. Good man, Jax, we're adding on over a foot out to 17 feet and 1 inch. Good boy, Jax. 17 feet, 1 inch on jump number 2. Brand new team last splash, already set a huge personal best of 12 feet 9 inches. Brand new girl just to the dock, very recently, only utilizing 9 feet of the dock, already has a personal best of 12 feet and 8 inches. This is Teresa and her new Belgian Malinois, Hershey, Gypsy, Emma, and Dana. Next. No cheating, Mama Dog, no cheating. Good, Mama Dog. Good girl, Yanka. Yes. Yes. One coming up right here for Yanka. Already set that personal best of 12 feet and 8 inches. What? Jump number 1 for Yanka coming in at 10 feet and 8 inches. 10 feet, 8 inches on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Good girl, Yanka. Jump number 2 going to be much, much better. Jump number 2 going to be bigger, coming in at 12 feet and 1 inch. 12 feet and 1 inch on jump number 2. On the duck, that's going to bring us to Amanda Browning and her big jumping chocolate lab. This is Hershey, brand new team just last season. Came in the top 5 all Labrador Retrievers out of over 700 competitors. This is Amanda's first ever dock diving dog. Already on a great personal best of 28 feet 8 inches. Current average clear out at 25 feet 9 inches. Good boy, Hershey dog. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Amanda and Hershey. Oops, on jump number 1, score going to come in at 14 feet and 7 inches. We're going to get reset, get that worked out, and get a much bigger jump. He's very capable of almost doubling that score. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Amanda and the Hershey Man. There you go, Hershey Man. That might very well be his biggest jump of the weekend. Good boy. If that's what it takes to get a big one like that, do it every time. Good boy, Hershey Man. Jump number 2, a great one coming in at 26 feet 11 inches. 26 feet 11 inches, 12 feet and 4 inches bigger than jump number 1. Good boy, Hershey Man. Big jump, and I do think that's the biggest one of the weekend. Good boy, Hershey Man. Good boy. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Kylie and Gypsy. Coming up right here for Kylie and Gypsy. Good girl, Gypsy. Fastball down the middle of the pool. Going to be a big jump for Gypsy. Good girl, Gypsy. Jump number 1 coming in at 17 feet and 8 inches. 17 feet 8 inches on jump number 1. Emma, Data, Weege, Bullet, Bourbon, Bella, Frasier, Angel, and Grimm to round out the day and weekend. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Good job, Gypsy. That was a lot of hang time. This should be a big Gypsy jump. Indeed it is. This is a huge one for Gypsy coming in at 18 feet and 8 inches. Good girl, Gypsy. Only 5 inches off the personal best. Good girl, baby hippo. Doc, this is Michelle and the Naughty Tug and Emma. Wait a minute, that's not Naughty Tug. That is good girl Emma Tug, the wild child. Here we go, kid. This is not the Naughty Tug. Thank you, Violet, just in case we need you. You picked the wrong tug. You picked the wrong tug. We need the Naughty Tug. Negatory. She made it, but we can't condone it. Silly wild child. Look at that. How do we go from that to that in like 30 seconds? She's figured out the practice thing. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Emma has a great personal best of 22 feet 7 inches. Current average of 19 feet 0 inches. Data on deck. Followed by the Weege, Bullet, Bourbon, Bella, Frazier, Angel, and Grim. There you go, Miss Emma. Look at you, child. Master level jump coming in at 20 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, Emma. Jump number 2, another really, really good one. Going to be a little bit shorter coming in at 19 feet and 2 inches. 19 feet, 2 inches on jump number 2. Good girl. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Abigail Myers and Little Man Data. Set a huge personal best earlier today of 23 feet 8 inches. Current average, a great one at 21 feet 3 inches. Weege, Bullet, Bourbon, Bella, Frazier, Grim, Angel, and Grim. To round out again. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Abby and Data. Good boy, Data. We're right out there again pushing for a personal best. Did we get it? Abigail, did you get another one? I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, but we're going to find out. No. Big jump coming in at 23 feet and 3 inches. Good boy. I really didn't know when I asked you. Jump number 2 coming up right here. 23 feet 3 inches and quite the shower for me. Jump number 2 coming up here for Abby and Data. Weege, Bullet, Bourbon, Bella, Frazier, Angel, Grim to round out the weekend. Right now, jump number 2 coming for Abigail and Data. Jump number 2 coming up right here, 23 feet 3 inches on jump number 1. Only 5 inches off the current personal best. Another big Data jump. I do believe it's going to be just a little bit shorter. Still a really, really big Data jump. Well, it's definitely not shorter. Abigail, did you get another personal best? Are you sure? You're correct this time, but a big, big jump at 23 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Data. Missed it by only 2 inches. Good boy. Oh, so close. Back-to-back jump over 23 feet for Data. Someone's in trouble now. Data, naughty I think we're done with the naughty, mister. That was not the tone you want to hear, Data. Not the tone someone wants to hear, buddy. That means you did something so good. And the whole world just saw you be naughty. Clearly. He could care less. Could not care less. Next up, all the way once again from Casper, Wyoming, this is Allie and the Weege. Lead and no stats on the Ouija man, but I think his personal best is 10 feet 4 inches maybe. Am I correct on that, Hatch? Personal best? That's what I thought. I was dead on. Good boy, Ouija man. Jump number 1 coming up right here for the Ouija man. Wants a personal best of 10 feet 4 inches. Bullet, Bourbon, Bella, Frazier, Angel, Grimm, due up next. Good boy, Weege. This is going to be a really, really score. And a new personal best at 10 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Ouija man. 10 feet and 6 inches. Good boy, Weege. Bullet, Bourbon, Bella, Frazier, Angel, Grimm, due up next. Good boy, Weege. Will that be another personal best? It's going to be close, but I think the first one's going to be just a little bit bigger. No, it's not. That one is bigger. And another personal best coming in at 10 feet 9 inches. 10 feet and 9 inches for the Ouija board. Wendy, FYI, you're like 3 dogs away. No, her. And then you're like 5. Good boy. 2 personal bests, buddy. Last one of the weekend. Next up, that's going to bring us to Michaela and Bullet. Or Aubrey and Bullet, I'm not sure. Aubrey and Bullet. Bullet has a personal best of 21 feet 9 inches, current average of 18 feet 7 inches. Bourbon, Bella, Frazier, Angel, Grimm, due up next. Good boy, Bullet. And then 10 feet 9. Good boy, Bullet. Jump number 1 coming up right here, maybe. If he doesn't get lost. Come on, Bullet. Oh! You know what, let's at him and start all over. Fumble. Bumper fumble. I have not seen that. Good boy, Bullet. That was a good jump. Good thing we dropped that tug the first time. Good boy, Bullet. Jump number 1 coming in at 16 feet 8 inches. Good man, Bull. Aubrey, that's going on your best takes along with the one off the wall. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Bullet. Good man, Bullet. Jump number 2, a good one coming in at 15 feet and 9 inches. Good boy, Bullet. Good boy. Come on, Bullet. Bullet, come. Yeah, I will just beat you there. He said, you dropped my tug on the dock, I might as well walk out the door without you. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Denise and her huge jumping Labrador. This is our man, Bourbon. Bella, Frazier, Angel, Grimm following. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Denise and Bullet. They've had some really nice jumps this weekend. Current average in the elite division at 24 feet 1 inch. Good boy, Bourbon. Jump number 1 going to come in right at 23 feet and 11 inches. 23 feet 11 inches on jump number 1. One more gets us back into that elite division. Bella, Frazier, Angel, Grimm to round out the weekend. Up next. Right now looking for a big, big jump from big jumping Bourbon. Current average, once again, 24 feet 1 inch. Personal best way out at 26 feet 5 inches. There you go, buddy. Jump number 2, much, much bigger. Great stretch and a great run and jump. Good boy. Denise just tied that personal best again, coming in at 26 feet and 5 inches. Good boy, Bourbon. I think that's her 3rd time this weekend.
Okay, thanks.
Good boy, Bourbon, tying a personal best on his final jump of the weekend. Good man, Bourbon. That was a great boy, yeah, and then he tossed his tug again. Not at all. Bourbon says that's my pool. Good boy, buddy. Great way to end the weekend. Next up on the dock, all-world junior handler once again, Michaela and Doodle-Ella. Founding member of the Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training Junior National Team. 3 members on that team as of right now. Always look for the best kids for that team. Perfect. Look at that. Jump number 1 coming up right here. This team has a monster personal best of 25 feet 9 inches. Current average of 21 feet 3 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Michaela and Bella. Frazier, Angel, and Grimm due up next. Make me run to the right really fast, kid. Here we go. Jump number 1. Good girl, Bella. Jump number 1, a good one for Bella, coming in at 21 feet and 10 inches. 21 feet, 10 inches, very little lift off the end of the dock, and still a big, big jump of 21 feet and 10 inches. Jump 2 coming up right here, Frazier, Angel, and Grimm, the final 3 dogs of the weekend, following jump number 2 here from Michaela and Bella. One of the best handlers in the game on the dock right now, not just in the junior world, overall as well. There we go, bigger and much better on jump number 2. Good job, girl. Big one over 23 feet at 23 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Good girl and great way to end the weekend for Michaela and Bella. Big jump of 23 feet, 8 inches. Good girl, Bella, Bella, Bella. That was by... Next up on top. That will bring us to Wendy and Dutch Shepherd Frazier. I've got no Frazier stats, but we're going to roll with it. Late entry, Wendy and Frazier. 19 feet, 2 inches. Oh, 17.7. Oh, that's average? Got it. Look at my girl Frazier go. Holy cow. I think we just wasted a personal best. I'm pretty sure that would have been a first ever red jump. I wasn't judging, but I'm pretty sure that one went into the red. If we got more where that came from, we're going to blow that personal best away. Here we go, Frazier. Angel and Grim, the final 2 dogs of the weekend. Jump 1 coming up right here for Wendy and Little Miss Frazier. Good girl, Frazier. Great jump coming up right here. Wow, that is close, but it's not going to be a personal best. Missed it by 1 inch. 19 feet and 6 inches on jump number 1. $19 feet, 6 inches on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Big jump by Frazier of 19 feet, 6 inches. Good girl, Frazier. This is going to be just about the same spot. We're going to be pushing that again. It wasn't just about the same spot, exactly the same spot. 19 feet, 6 inches. Good girl, Frazier. Back jumps only 1 inch off her personal best at 19 feet, 6 inches. Never mind, that was personal best. It was 19 feet, 6 inches. Brand new personal best. Good girl, Frazier. Good girl, T-Rex. Hi, T-Rex. A little out of form. Scores were good. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us down to the final 2 dogs. This is Jenny and her Australian Shepherd, Angel. This team has a fantastic personal best of 16 feet, 0 inches. Current average sits at 14 feet, 0 inches. Final dog of the weekend, due up next, will be Grim. Great job, Angel. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Grim on deck and will be the final dog of the weekend. Angel. That was fantastic. This is going to be right out there by personal best range for her, too. Maybe not quite, but a good jump coming in over her average at 14 feet and 1 inch. 14 feet, 1 inch. Good girl, Angel. Had my colors mixed up there. 14 feet, 1 inch on jump number 1. Just over her current average. Grim on deck for the final dog of the weekend. Right now, jump number 2 coming for Jenny and Angel. 14 feet, 1 inch, the mark set on jump number 1. Wow, 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 good girl. That was fantastic. That was a great one. And she did end up with a personal best, crushing it with a great score of 16 feet and 9 inches. Great job. Angel saved her best for last and a brand new personal best of 16 feet and 9 inches. Great job by Jenny and Angel. Great, great way to end the weekend, and thank you so much for coming and playing with us this weekend. Great job, little Angel. That was so good. Best one of the weekend right at the end of the weekend. Thank you. Last but not least, say what? Yeah. Abigail Wilkins on the dock with her Dutch Shepherd Grim. This is the entire weekend right here, right now. This boy has a huge personal best of 25 feet 5 inches. Good boy, Grim. Jump 1 coming in at 19 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Grim. Once again, huge personal best of 25 feet 5 inches. Current average of 21 feet and 11 inches. Good boy, Grimmy. Going to be pretty similar, I believe, on jump number 2. Going to be quite a bit longer. Actually, master jump coming in at 20 feet and 7 inches. 20 feet and 7 inches. Good boy, Grim. And I really want to thank everybody for tuning in, coming to our event. Again, it's been an absolutely great event. We appreciate all of you. I want to thank all of our help. And that will be everything we have for you until our next event in June. Thank you all for tuning in.